Welcome to Jewish Inspirational Stories. We're reading from the book Living Emunah by Rabbi Asher, Worry-Free Life. Learning about Emunah is the most effective way for someone to improve the quality of his life. Many people have remarked that the study of this topic has changed their lives, and they are also so much calmer and more relaxed because of Emunah. One person mentioned that Emunah is like oxygen without which he cannot survive. Emunah is a powerful tool that enables us to live our lives to the very fullest, which is precisely what we all desire. Rav Ephraim Waxman observed that we live in a society where we are all constantly bombarded by people trying to sell us something or to convince us to do something. But buy this, invest here, travel here, join us, vote for me, and so on. Everybody has more or less the same sales pitch. Some variation of, if you listen to me, you'll be happy. And indeed, happiness is what we are all pursuing. Let us imagine asking an average American high school student who works very hard in school and why he invests so much effort in his studies. He'd probably say that he's studying hard so that he can get into a good college. We might then continue the conversation by asking, what do you do when you get into a good college? So I can get a good job and make a lot of money. And why do you want to make a lot of money? So I can have a nice house and take care of my family and invest. And then what? When I'm ready to retire, I'll have so much money that I can buy a condominium on the 8th hole of a golf course in Florida and live the last 15 years of my life unbridled with joy and tranquility, without having any worry about anything. We are taught that material assets and financial success are what bring us happiness and sincerity and serenity, and this is the goal that the vast majority of people in our society are pursuing. So much of the despair and depression that people experience a result from frustration and disappointment being unable to attain this goal, which is supposedly the key to happiness. But imagine mastering a skill that will take us to that desired level of tranquility immediately, without having to spend 65 years working hard to attain it. If one trusts in Hashem, his life is a blessing. What a shame it would be to spend one's whole life without this skill, enduring anxiety and insecurity, irrespective of what he has accomplished. This is the difference between life with Emunah and life without Emunah. The Chovos HaLevavos states that it is impossible for a person to be worry-free without trusting in Hashem. There is no other means to avoid anxiety without Emunah. A person's mind is prone to becoming overrun by worry, even when a minor problem arises. Too often, people miss out on the joys and delights of life because they're too preoccupied worrying about their problems. Maine takes his family out on a nice Sunday afternoon, but throughout the trip, he cannot stop thinking about his business. He lost a whole day of meaningful enjoyment and enjoyable time with his family, all because of his stress. And the more stress one has, the more difficult it is to maintain a tranquil environment in the home. It often happens that the husband will come home after a tense day at the office and snap at his wife, who then responds in kind. The children feel intimidated, and the entire evening is ruined, all because of the stress and pressure. When we work on our Emunah, we avoid these problems because we understand that Hashem, who loves us and cares for us, is in charge and is running our lives, and we trust that He knows exactly what He's doing. And the more these concepts become part of our way of looking at things, the happier we will be and the more serenity we will enjoy. Thanks, and we'll continue tomorrow.